Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I decided to do some 420 nails inspired by some pens that I saw at Spencer's. And you know me, acrylic paint, nail polish, toothpick, and I freehand everything. So let's jump right into the tutorial. Went ahead and added the base colors. The thumb and pinky I painted yellow, the ring nail white, index green, and the middle nail a magenta pink color. And for the first design I'm going to do, it's going to be on my thumbnail. So basically what I'm going to do is take a toothpick and I'm going to paint on an alarm clock. So now what I'm going to be doing is painting on a rectangle, and by doing this I'm just going to dot on 4 dots, just kind of eyeballing to see that they're evenly spaced and then connect them. Next what I'm going to do is just take my toothpick as well as gray acrylic paint and just fill in the inside of the rectangle. And as the gray acrylic paint dries, I'm going to go ahead and paint on the snooze button as well as 2 little, I guess you could say just 2 dots, just to be the base of the alarm clock. The black acrylic paint dried faster than the gray one. I'm going to go in with a light gray acrylic paint and just kind of fill it in. Okay, so finally it dried, and now what I'm going to do is just take some light, like yellowish green acrylic paint in the safety pen, and very carefully I'm just going to sketch out 420. Finally, to add the Kawaii effect, I'm just taking a toothpick, black acrylic paint, and I'm just painting on a cute little face at the corner of the nail. And that completes it for this design. So that's one weed-inspired nail out of the way, but we got 4 more to go. Also, we have to freehand this, so yeah, let's jump right into it. So for my index nail design, I'm just going to take some light gray acrylic paint and a toothpick, and I'm roughly sketching the outline of a joint. And while this gray acrylic paint is drying, I'm just going to take my toothpick and some black acrylic paint, and I'm just going to outline where the green and the gray connect. Next, what I'm going to do is just take the safety pen and I'm just going to paint on 2 lines to indicate where it was rolled at. Next, just to make this joint look adorable, I'm just going to paint on some tiny sunglasses as well as a smirk. No blunts here. Here's my finished nail design. Now jumping onto the middle nail design, and now this has to be the most difficult design because I'm not really good at painting on a marijuana leaf, but it's the thought and effort that counts, am I right? So ignore these little mistakes, we'll cover them up later, but I didn't really like how this green turned out, so I'm just going to go on top of it with a yellow green just to make it stand out more. Okay, so I'll admit it doesn't really look like a marijuana leaf. I'm not really good at painting on plants or anything like that. I don't know why, but anyways, still wasn't coming out the way I imagined it in my head, so I went back in with that first green, but instead of recoloring the leaf, I just outlined it. Also, last minute decision was to add a little bit of detail inside of the leaf. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reward for the worst marijuana leaf ever goes to me. Oh well, I'm not repainting it. But also because I already added faces on the first 2 designs, I went ahead and added one on this, but I made it where it was inspired by my face, as I was pretty frustrated and fed up with how this design didn't come out the way I wanted it. Oh well, here it is. But anyways, moving on to the 4th nail design. So for this, I decided to paint on a bong. And to do this, I'm just taking some black acrylic paint as well as a toothpick, obvi, and I'm just going to roughly sketch on an outline. Next, I'm just using the color yellow because I feel like it stands out more with this design, but you can choose any color that you want your bong to be. So I wanted to get a little creative with the, face expressions. So to do this, I just took some magenta acrylic paint, did on 2 circles to indicate that he completely faded. Now, you could leave the eyes just like this. However, I wanted my bong to appear that he was already coming down on the effects. I just took the same yellow nail polish that I used and just dotted on the inside. That way the pink was just like an outline. But yeah, here he is. Probably the cutest bong you'll ever see. I was pretty conflicted about what to paint on the pinky nail, like an ashtray or maybe some resin, but then I'm like, no, because you know where there's smoke, there's fire. For this, I took some yellow-orange acrylic paint and I roughly sketched the outline of a flame. And originally, I was just going to leave it like this, but I thought it was too simple and plain for me. So I just took some regular orange nail polish and just outlined the flames. The little flame dude, you can pretty much give him whatever face expression you want. Decided to give him the expression as if he was tripping balls. Probably like tripping about how he planted that curse where all your bacon burns. Karma's a bitch, and that bitch don't love you. Load. Okay, so that actually got surprisingly dark for this nail tutorial. Anyways, jumping back, you can choose if you want a shiny or a matte top coat. I chose matte because that's my preferred finish. For the exception of the middle nail, I would say that all the other designs turned out pretty well. Yes, here are my finished 420 inspired nails. I got around to filming this since I've been wanting to do some 420 inspired nails for a while on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and yeah, thanks for watching!